Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon beside it so that you always be notified anytime I drop a new video. Alright, I'm so sorry guys that I've been away for a while. I'm very sorry about that. So in my last update about This Is Fate, we looked at how Preeta was angry and she decided to find a solid proof against Akshay so that she would expose Akshay for good. So that was where we stopped the last time, and if you are yet to watch it, please check the description box below and look up on the card and you'll see the link there. Please click on it and watch it before you watch this one. So let's continue from there. Srishti and Samir were still on the phone with Preeta, and Srishti asked Preeta that what plan does she have and how did she plan to expose Akshay. Preeta explained that she has decided that she would carry out her plan in a professional manner, which means that they would have to keep an eye on Akshay 24 hours, and that way they would be able to expose Akshay. Preeta said that they will start following Akshay everywhere he goes now, and one day he would surely lead them to where Rushika is living, and then they would find something about Akshay in Rushika's house, and after they would expose him in front of everyone. At one park in the night, Megha got down from a car and she hugged Akshay, who has been waiting for her. Akshay said that he has already fallen in love with Megha, and Megha asked Akshay that what is he saying because he would soon be getting married to Kritika. Akshay said that he might be getting married to Kritika now, but there is always something called a divorce and it is not hard to get. Akshay said that Megha might be thinking that he is not a good person, but he became a bad person after seeing Megha at the party and he is already in love with Megha. Megha then asked Akshay that what would happen about his marriage to Kritika if she agrees to get married to him. Akshay then replied Megha saying that he is marrying Kritika only for her money, because after getting married to Kritika, he would collect all her money and he would divorce her and now get married to Megha. Megha was happy, thinking that Akshay truly loves her and she lives from there. After Megha had gone, Akshay was very happy and he said to himself that he feels so proud of himself because he was able to play with so many girls' emotions at a single time. Akshay then remembered how he lied against Srishti and he thought that he needs to teach Preeta a very big lesson as well. Srishti and Preeta were waiting in the car following Akshay to everywhere that he goes. Akshay came out from somewhere and he entered his car and started driving away. Srishti and Preeta saw this and they quickly called the driver of the cab that they came with, but the cab driver was busy talking to someone. Thankfully, Samir got there on time with his car, and Preeta and Srishti quickly got into Samir's car and they followed Akshay. Akshay got down from the car and he went to meet Rushika where she was already waiting for him. Akshay hugged Rushika and he teased her by saying that Rushika is looking like the next billionaire in town, as he would soon be rich after getting married to Kritika, and he would use the money to take care of Rushika. Akshay then explained to Rushika how Preeta tried to ruin his image in front of the Luthra family during the party, but he quickly turned the table against Preeta. Rushika then asked Akshay to be very careful because if he is caught now, then everyone would realize what he has been planning since all this while. Akshay then assured Rushika that nothing would go wrong, and both Rushika and Akshay decided to go and eat pani puri. Samir, Srishti and Preeta were able to snap a lot of pictures throughout the time that Akshay was busy talking to Rushika, and Srishti also made a video of everything. Akshay and Rushika did not know that Preeta, Samir and Srishti were following them, so Akshay decided to go and drop Rushika in her house. Samir kicked off his car to start following Akshay's car again, but a car blocked Samir and he missed track of Akshay's car, but he later saw Akshay's car and he followed him. In the Luthra house, Karan entered the room but he couldn't find Preeta, so he wondered where Preeta might have gone to. Karan then decided to call Preeta. Preeta was still in the car when Karan's call came in, and Preeta wondered what she would tell Karan because she knows that Karan was calling her to ask about where she is. Preeta didn't pick the call until the call ends, and Karan wondered why Preeta is not answering the call, so he decided to call Preeta again. Preeta picked the call and Karan asked Preeta that where is she. Preeta said that she is in the Aura house with her mother Sala. Karan then apologized to Preeta for being rude to her, but Karan suddenly heard the horn of a car and Karan immediately realized that Preeta is lying to him, and Preeta ends the call. Preeta and Srishti along with Sameer saw that Akshay and Rushika stopped the car and they realized that they've gotten to Rushika's house. Akshay dropped Rushika in front of the house and leaves, and Rushika went inside. Preeta, Srishti and Sameer came down and they entered Rushika's house and they started searching the house trying to find some proof against both Rushika and Akshay. Preeta then suddenly found a photo album that has all the photos of Rushika and Akshay in it. Sameer then advised that they should take the old photo album with them as a proof. Preeta said that she doesn't want to alert Akshay or Rushika because if they did not see the photo album, then they would know that something is going on. So they would have to use their phone and take the pictures instead. Preeta then snapped the pictures in the album with her mobile phone and they tried to search for some other proof, but Rushika comes in with her friend and a child. Preeta, Srishti and Sameer quickly hid and they later ran out of the house as soon as they got a chance. Preeta, after they got outside, asked Srishti to get hard copies of the photos because they have to get a solid proof as they have to be totally prepared this time. Srishti then told Preeta that their old video maker has now become a photographer, so she would get the hard copies of the pictures from him. Preeta got worried and Sameer asked her that what has happened. Preeta said that she is worried because she has lied to Karan and she knows that Karan will be very angry with her. Srishti then encouraged Preeta to be courageous and face Karan and they all enter the car and leaves. In the Lutra house, Preeta entered the room and Karan was sitting on the bed angrily. Preeta was scared at first but she later moved closer to Karan and asked him that why is he not sleeping yet. Karan responded that he was not able to sleep and Preeta sat beside him on the bed asking him that what is going on. Karan said that he has decided not to talk about it but he cannot remain quiet again because he is an honest person and he never lied, but Preeta is a liar. Karan said that Preeta told him that she was with Salah, but that was not true because he had the horn of a car before Preeta hung up the call. Karan was very angry and he started shouting at Preeta. Meanwhile, Mahira was at the door listening to everything. Karan got angry with Preeta for lying to him and says once trust is broken, then it is hard to build that trust again and moves out of the room. Mahira overhears their conversation and she smiles seeing Preeta crying. Karan got to the terrace and he wonders why Preeta lied to him on such a small matter and he feels he overreacted by getting angry with Preeta and he tried to sleep on the terrace. Mahira comes there and holds Karan's hand. Karan woke up feeling Mahira's touch and he asks her that what is she doing here. Mahira replied saying that she was not able to sleep, so she came to the terrace for fresh air and now it seems like Karan is also not able to sleep. Karan said that he was already sleeping but Mahira came to disturb his sleep and asked Mahira to leave him alone. Mahira said that she knows that Karan is odd and she just wants to help him. Karan said that Mahira can help him by leaving from there so that he can sleep and Mahira leaves. Karan recalls the moment he shared with Preeta and he sleeps. Preeta comes there and covered Karan with blanket. Preeta thinks she wanted Karan's support but she knows that Karan won't support her on this and Preeta sat beside him. Preeta recalls the moment she shared with Karan and she also fell asleep beside Karan in a sitting position. The next day, Karan wakes up and he was surprised seeing Preeta beside him and he covered Preeta with blanket and he kept on staring at Preeta. Preeta also wakes up and sees blanket on her and she told Karan that she brought the blanket for him in the night. Karan then asked Preeta to do what he wanted her to do and stop investigating Akshay and he leaves from there. Preeta then thought that she and Karan both cares about each other and soon she would expose Akshay because she has solid proof against him already. Preeta was about to collide with Shelin and Shelin taunted her, saying that she is not free like Preeta and she has a lot of work to do. Mahira also told Preeta that Karina told her to undo Akshay and Kritika's marriage preparations, so Preeta doesn't need to do anything again. Akshay called Preeta on the phone and said that Kritika didn't pick his call and that is why he called her. Shelin stopped Preeta from entering Kritika's room and Kritika also ignored Preeta. Akshay then told Preeta that he is behind Karina's decision of making Mahira undo the wedding preparations and because of him, Preeta can't do any marriage preparations, and so he called Preeta to confirm that everything he just said now is true. Preeta tried to tell Karan that she was with Srishti last night when he called her, but Karan said that he doesn't want to talk about that, and he asked Preeta to attend Kritika's haldi ceremony, but she must not do anything wrong again. Preeta said that she wanted to show Karan some pictures, but Karina interrupted them and she turned to Preeta. Karina said that she already gave the marriage preparation responsibilities to Mahira and Sherlyn, and Preeta can only participate in the haldi ceremony, and she is giving this permission to Preeta just for Kritika's sake, and she warned Preeta not to do any drama again. Alright guys, dropping right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to thumbs up, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.